Good evening, I'm Carrie Roper, and thank you so much for joining us here at the Las Vegas Review-Journal as we continue our coverage to count down to the new year. Can you believe it? Here we are. Let's go ahead and check in with our team in just a bit who's around the valley. They're covering everything from entertainment to dining with the latest updates. But first, let's take a quick look at some of the street closures as a portion of Las Vegas Boulevard and Interstate 15 on and off ramps will be shut down to traffic. Las Vegas Boulevard will be closed to vehicle traffic between Reno Avenue, just south of Tropicana, and Spring Mountain Road, according to a Metro Police Department spokesman. Vehicle access will also be restricted at eastbound Trop at Industrial and Dean Martin Drive and eastbound Flamingo Road at Valley View Boulevard, so be sure to watch out for those areas. Taking a look at downtown, we will also see a pair of roads closed down there to vehicles. 4th Street between Ogden and Carson Avenues, as well as Casino Center Boulevard between Ogden and Carson, will be closed off until 4 a.m. on Friday. That is according to City of Las Vegas officials. While the shutdown of the Strip has already begun, our reporter James Schaefer is live there now with the latest. What's going on, James?
Yeah, we're on the Las Vegas Strip where Metro Police have been urging the public down here to follow COVID-19 health and safety precautions and keep an eye out for any suspicious activity. This warning comes on the heels of a Christmas Day explosion in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Deputy Chief Kelly McMahill of the Metropolitan Police Department discussed preparations Tuesday during a media briefing, saying masks and social distancing is important, considering hospitals in Southern Nevada are nearing capacity because of COVID-19. Yeah, other than that, you can see trace amounts of tourists walking by, people that are down here to celebrate the end of 2020 their way. Back to you, Carrie.
Thanks, James. We'll be checking in with you again in just a bit. And if getting behind the wheel is not in your plans this evening, the RTC has you covered. They're offering free rides on all fixed routes from now until 9 a.m. on New Year's Day. Also, several additional routes will run on a 24-hour schedule or with extended hours. As part of this initiative, the RTC is also implementing safety measures to slow the spread of COVID-19. For a complete detour and route details, visit rtcsnv.com. If you're heading out this evening, let's see what the weather has in store for you. Right now, we're sitting at about 48 degrees, but that will dip down 2 degrees colder by 8 p.m., not too bad, and remain that way through 10 o'clock. At 11 p.m., we dip again slightly just to bring in the new year with a crisp 45 degrees. While the numbers stay pretty steady, the big thing to watch as the night goes on are the wind gusts. Those could reach up to 20 miles per hour, according to the National Weather Service. If those winds do pick up, it could put the planned fireworks show at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in jeopardy. Earlier today, our reporter Ellen Schmidt spoke to the team hard at work putting the pyrotechnics display together, and a spokesman said that they will be waiting to see what happens right up to the very last minute. So we could very well not see a show at midnight, but we will continue to keep you up to date on the latest. One show that will go on is the virtual Goodbye to 2020 being held by the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. The LVCVA announced it will celebrate the end of the year by imploding a large 2020 sign virtually and forgo the usual New Year's Eve fireworks show on the Las Vegas Strip due to COVID-19. The physical event will not be open to the public, but instead will be live streamed just before midnight. We will have that for you here on Facebook, as well as a look at the planned fireworks so you can catch all the action as it happens without missing a beat. The Arts District in downtown Las Vegas is one of the best places to dine any day of the year, and tonight is no exception. Review-Journal reporter Al Mancini is there now with the latest.
Well, happy New Year's Eve. I'm Al Mancini with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. I'm here in kind of the backyard of Esther's Kitchen in the Arts District, one of the more popular Arts District restaurants in Las Vegas. As you can see, they've set up these kind of private dining tents back here. In the Arts District right now, this is dining is prime time. You know, this place is pretty much full to its 25% capacity. And wandering around the neighborhood, we visited Craft House Brewery, Garage East Wine Bar. Those guys told me they've had a slightly busier earlier part of the evening. They're expecting it to get a little more crowded as the night goes on and people start leaving the restaurants. But right now it's a lull over there. We've got a lot of people at Garage East Wine Bar kind of stocking up on wine to bring home for their private parties. But the people who are here at Esther's are telling me they're out for the night. This is not just one stop and home for them. They plan to find wherever the parties are in Las Vegas and head on, at least the folks I've been talking to. I know, as I said, this place is full. They kind of sold out about a week and a half ago, so tables are at a premium just about everywhere. They've been sending people, the overflow crowd, just down the street to Main Street Provisions, I'm told. So the Arts District is settling in for their New Year's Eve meal and just getting fueled up for the rest of New Year's Eve. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Al. We'll check in again with you in just a bit. Well, things are just getting started with us here on Facebook. We're going to be here every 90 minutes through the new year as we count down to 2021 with our team all over the Valley. And remember, you can also download our free RJ mobile app to get news alerts sent straight to your phone. Please stay with us as we continue to follow the latest developments and live coverage. And also, we are seeing your comments on Facebook. We're going to be checking in with you during our next check-in at 9 p.m. For the Las Vegas Review Journal, I'm Carrie Roper. Thanks so much for joining us.